Welcome to the Beesies.
I'm Abby.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Mackenzie.
Remember the college days when you were best friends with your roommates?
We would come home and talk about anything and everything together.
We miss this phase so much that we decided we needed this quality roommate time again.
So welcome to the Beesies. Come over and get cozy with your new favorite roommates.
Five, four, three, two, one. Isn't there like an intro to some kids show that would do that? Not kids show.
iCarly.
iCarly.
Was it iCarly?
I know you see. Yeah.
We should do that, but we should
Iconic.
make our own little theme song. I don't know what it would be, but 4, 3, 2, 1.
No,
Welcome
but
to
he
the
forgot the 2 and the
Beesies.
1. 'Cause
Oh.
it's like 3. Like the 2 and 1 were silent.
Oh. That's
And then
so
that was like
smart.
a thing, I think. I don't know.
I love
I
that.
loved iCarly as a kid.
Honestly, same.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of kid shows, really quick, you guys. Did you ever watch the show Thumbelina?
I think I did.
Thumbelina.
It was like a rat.
It was like a little girl, like a tiny little girl that came from like this flower. Like her mom grew her from like a seed, and she was like a little fairy sized,
I read
like
the
bug
book.
sized. Oh,
The
I didn't know it was
Thumbelina
a
book. It's different, I'm pretty sure, because that's the one where she's a rat. I think she's technically a mouse. She's like a little mouse that does ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
so like I saw a TikTok. My sister sent us a TikTok because we watched Thumbelina so much when we were kids, and she was like, "This is so funny." And the guy is like, "Did you know that Thumbelina is basically about human trafficking?" And was like
What?
all the reasons
Oh,
how.
cool.
Well, and my sister Nicole was so offended because that was like her favorite show or like movie growing up. And she's like, it was so good. And then we got on this rant about how weird 90s movies, like kids' movies, were.
You know, if Taylor Swift has taught me anything, it's that we can't have nice things. And this is why.
That's so
Because
true.
everything has another meaning.
Yes.
So,
Just sparked that into my brain. Thank you.
you know,
So I had
it's
to share
crazy that Taylor Swift coined that phrase, too, you know? Like that she came
I
up
just
with
don't
it.
believe. I
Don't believe what?
That it's about that.
Oh. Yeah.
I could send you the TikTok. I don't really
Here's
want to
the
go into
thing.
it right now because there is so much, but,
Well, but like,
it was kind of interesting.
in like a broader way, I feel like with content, books, movies, anything, there could always be another meaning or a deeper meaning. Like if you look hard enough, there's gonna be evidence to support it. So it's like that maybe wasn't like the producers, writers like intention.
Yeah.
But like if the groundwork is there, the groundwork is there. So
As a summary, it was basically like she is on this journey and like throughout or trying to get back home or something, and like all these different creatures or things keep kidnapping her and then trying to use her and turn her into this thing to like make money off of her. Like the Beatles wanted her to dance and perform, and the frogs did, and like all these things were trying to make her into something to like sell her off or like make money.
Here's the thing. I think that's about capitalism and capitalizing on people's beautiful hobbies and enjoying their things.
see, you can just make out of it whatever you want.
Yeah, you can say
That's
the same
facts.
thing about human trafficking. So,
True.
Okay. I have
That's wild.
3 announcements about myself.
Okay.
Ooh,
One.
please share them.
One, which I don't remember if I told the podcast or just you guys. So I took Plan B twice last week, and I've been feeling dizzy. And I'm still feeling dizzy. But my second announcement, that also is kind of 2 announcements, is
pregnant.
that no, oh my gosh, is that now
Like,
I'm
this
thinking.
is leading it to one thing.
Now I think that my dizziness is just brain zaps of dizziness that happen when when you withdraw from serotonin. And I've
Oh, that's the
accidentally
worst.
withdrawn from it because I haven't taken it in like 2 weeks because
I saw that you also keep
Yeah.
forgetting your anxiety meds.
yes, because I ran out of them and I couldn't do an appointment out of state. And so I didn't have meds. And that leads me into still my second announcement, which is that I'm currently on a downfall because I don't have my meds. I'm dizzy. I injured myself last Tuesday and pulled my back. So I can't exercise. So I have no things to give me endorphins or serotonin. And
That's not true. I saw you. Jacob posted the video of you
I know it hurt lifting my 20 pounds. Yeah. And then my last announcement is that I've given into fast fashion and I bought 5 bikinis from Shein. Here's one.
Yeah, Shein is like
Here's 2.
fast fashion of
Wait.
fast fashion.
I
Here's
want to
3.
see that first one again. Can you
This
like
one.
hold it up a little bit more clearly so I can see it?
this.
Because it
I know
reminds
I
me-
can't see it.
Interesting.
Cute.
It's super
They're
cute.
they're actually all cute and like regular quality. Like
It sort of reminds me, like, it looks like this knockoff of this one brand that I've bought a few bikinis from that's like more expensive, so it makes sense that it's Shein. I'm like, oh, it looks almost just like that. Oh, cute.
What does that say?
Summer
I don't know.
vacation.
I think it just says beach.
Oh, I thought I saw.
And I'm gonna have to get a Brazilian because these are all very small on the
do it.
bottom. Yeah.
You'll never go back.
I just use Nair, but I need to get in there because these are gonna be in there.
That
You'll
sounds
probably
so
love it.
stressful.
I don't know. You may hate it, but
No,
love
I've
it.
gotten a Brazilian before and I loved it. I just
Oh,
don't like
okay.
paying money for things.
The one time I got a Brazilian wax, I just sweat so bad the whole time. And I like got one to practice. That sounds so weird. I think I've shared this before, but whatever. Cuz it was like a month before our wedding and I was like, "Oh, maybe it'd be nice cuz like we're going to go to Hawaii and stuff, whatever." And then I ended up not getting one for my wedding cuz I was like, I don't want to do that again. But now, especially hearing other people talk about it, I'm like, maybe I do want to try again because I feel like so many people are like, once you start, you won't go back.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
I feel like if you go regularly, it like changes your hair, and so you have to go regularly in order to really like a lot of people, if they just do it once and then not again, they're like, that wasn't worth it. But like,
Also, it gets less painful.
gets
when you do it.
Yeah, that makes
slows
sense. though.
growth.
That's
hair
how I
gets
even
thinner.
feel with like waxing my nose. Is that like after a couple times, it's just like whatever.
Ugh, I need to wax my nose.
Okay.
Did I ever tell a story of how I got
a Brazilian?
I was looking for a nose trimmer and sexism, there were none in the women's section at Target and I had to go to the men's section and I had to buy one that was called the Nose Trimmer 3000 or something.
Ooh,
Not that
and, like,
3,000.
I had to walk out with that and I'm like, wow.
ultra hairy.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. But also, I feel like girls' noses are definitely not as hairy as guys.
Well, no, that's the other thing. I'm like, this is sexism and racism because any woman who's like not white, like we're hairy. Like
Yeah.
all these
Maybe
girls
I
have
just don't
nose
know.
hair. Like it's annoying. Give me a girly
Well, no, I
nose
definitely
trimmer.
have nose hair, but I feel like, well, I guess I just wax it, so I wouldn't actually know because I just,
Like you have
Yank
hair
it out.
growing out
Yeah.
of your nostril.
I like will
I
very,
do.
very rarely get like one that'll pop out. But as soon as I see that, I go and wax it. So that's the thing is like maybe it would be hairier, but I just don't let it, like I don't know.
That's very interesting.
I helped this one older gentleman at work like last week or something. That man had hair coming out of his nose and his ears so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Just so much hair. I was like, how do
sorry,
you
that's
not
mean.
notice?
I shouldn't say ew. It's just
I think he's
hair.
just accepted
It's
it, maybe.
normal.
Yeah,
You know
I think they
what?
just accept it.
They're just like, this is me.
Yeah.
This is
And
real.
honestly,
This is me.
what a
This is
beautiful
me.
thing for them to accept that and just say, I'm beautiful just the way I am.
No, I'm
Literally.
a terrible person because I don't think it's beautiful.
No, that's also, even though I do it, that's one of my opinions. I'm like Kim Kardashian, who does not like armpit hair. And
Oh,
I get
yeah.
armpit hair really easy because it's like dark and it grows fast. So sometimes that's me, but I don't like armpit hair.
That's
But
okay.
also, I don't like it on boys or girls.
Oh,
No,
you
I
want
don't
boys
like
to
it.
shave it as well.
I would love men to shave their armpits. Like, why
Interesting.
don't they? Like,
I
why did we
agree.
decide they should keep it?
It is
Yeah.
kind of weird, especially when they have a lot of hair and then it like kind of comes out even when their arm is down. And you're like, wait.
And well,
Just
doesn't
a
that
little
seem
trim it
so like not sanitary? Like they're sweating into it. I also don't understand deodorant. Like, are you just
I mean,
deodorant like putting it on your
It is
hair?
supposed to prevent chafing.
Yeah.
So like that hair does have a purpose.
Boo. I don't want
But
it.
I don't like that purpose. Like I would much rather
Yeah.
use deodorant.
I think
Also,
everyone should be hairless.
I think like when I grow, like when my armpit hair kind of starts to grow in a little bit before I shave, it just gets so itchy and uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't know how you live with that.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Oh, okay. You've convinced me that I'm going to book a Brazilian and armpit wax before I go
Same.
to Hawaii.
Literally same.
Yes.
When do you go again? July?
June 14th we leave.
I'm so jealous.
That's
I'm
so fun.
excited. Yeah, and then like a week after we get home, or like a week and a half, we go to Seattle. So
That's so
How
fun.
fun.
I'm so
Wow,
excited.
summer vacations
I know.
galore for
I
you
need
this
it.
year.
I've been having
Yeah.
the minty bees.
Oh boy,
I'm
I
ready.
feel that.
I know that's right.
I have one other announcement that I forgot, so actually never mind.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what was it? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Jenny, what was the thing that we were gonna do?
I
can't think of what
have
it's called.
would you rather questions
Yes.
for you guys.
yeah, I think we should play a game.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a little
Jenny.
game for us.
Yes.
A little game. I said they're unhinged, but they're really not that crazy. But here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the first one, and
Okay.
I asked Andrew this, so you guys probably saw it. But would you
What?
rather? I asked it on his Instagram.
Oh. Like, what did you do to that?
I just texted him. I said, would you rather have all your photos or all of your texts leaked?
Photos.
I think
I
photos.
have nothing to hide. I have nothing
Yeah.
to hide.
I don't really take like bad photos. I mean, I take bad photos. I don't take like
I look good all the time.
inappropriate photos.
Are we talking like full camera roll and hidden album?
The hidden ones too.
I have to go
Oh.
text.
See,
I have my entire boudoir photo shoot in my hidden album. I
I
can't.
love that.
I'm leaking my photos because of my I think the world deserves to see my scandalous photos, and I don't want people to see my texts. I can be a little mean, a little bit mean.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times, like,
Text
if it's
is
in
more just
confidence with
personal.
one person, I just like to vent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Text
that's the thing.
messages.
It's like just
Okay,
venting.
fine. You all get to see my boobs.
Yes.
Take my photos.
And if I get in a fight with my family over text, which sometimes happens, I don't want people to read those and tell me I'm wrong, you know?
Wait.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I forgot
yes.
about group chats. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Photos. There you go.
like, I don't want anybody on anyone's side but my own, and so I'm just going to keep those hidden.
I love that. Okay.
That's
Next questions. Would you rather live forever or die in the next 5 minutes?
Live forever.
Live forever. I'd be so sad if I died in the next 5 minutes. Are you kidding?
But like living forever, I think
I'd
I'm
rather
choosing
die.
death.
Okay, well, then I'll be right back so that I can go, you know, like, hug my child and
Yeah,
I'm like, I love
Five
you.
minutes, sorry. Bye.
That's true. Like you, like at least, like Abby, you will get to see like generations and generations of your
Yeah.
family go on. But I'm like,
You're like my generation's back with me.
and like also, am I living through like the destroyal of the earth? Like, do I have to live through climate
destroyal.
change?
But wouldn't that kind of be interesting to see? Like,
But like at some point, something's got to
I could
take
see
you
it as
out.
a ghost.
You know.
I guess.
just the entire world burns to the ground, but
And you're
yet
there.
You are
Yeah,
left living.
you're there. That's
No,
how I've
I'm
always
still
thought
gonna
of
live forever.
immortality.
You know, here's the thing. What does it mean to live forever? Does that mean in our physical
just wanna
bodies
Let's
on
ask
this
the
earth?
three Nephites.
Or like maybe in a spiritual sense, you know?
Yes.
Right.
Mormon Abbey coming
'Cause
through.
Technically, our souls are infinite.
We
Honestly,
could be the three
true.
Nephites together.
Oh, true.
One of us is not, and oh my
yeah,
gosh,
one of you
wait.
has to
One of us
decide
is
to
God.
go.
That would be so sad.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm imagining this scenario right now. 3 of us are the 3 Nephites and 1 is not, and that one person has no idea what the other people are up to and they're left out of everything.
Yeah, that would be such a
That'd be
betrayal.
crazy. Wonder
Like,
if that's
literally
true.
Biggest.
Just kidding.
Like
If you're-
worst side group chat of all time.
honestly.
But if you're true,
Oh my gosh,
and
yes.
if you're one of the three Nephites, you have to help people with their flat tires on the side of the road
yeah, like
in the
Kenzie.
middle of Utah.
And that's why it sucks.
So you can count me out.
Yeah.
Kenzie's
Okay,
like, I
perfect.
volunteer to not be one of them. What's the next question?
Okay, next one. Ugh, I don't like this one. Would you rather be the ugliest person in the world or the stinkiest person?
Ugliest.
I think I'd rather be ugly.
I'd rather be ugly.
Ugly. It's amazing what you can do with like money, you know? Like even if
Yeah.
I'm so
I guess that's
ugly, like
true.
I can work with that. You know, it's a blank canvas.
And it's amazing how like a bad smelling person really can repel a lot of
Honestly,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like
And
I
like
can-
bag smell is harder to cover up, I feel like.
Yeah.
and personally, I don't care if a person is ugly. Like I can still love them. I can still be around
You're
them.
so benevolent.
But like
If you're
if,
stinky,
if you're stinky, I cannot be around you. Like
Oh,
that
literally.
relationship is virtual only. Like
Ooh. Oh, that's how you could get through it.
yeah.
you
If I
have
could
an
be
OnlyFans.
the hottest person that's stinkiest, then I could just have a virtual relationship.
That's true because just
You could-
because you're the stinkiest doesn't mean you're hot. You could still be like average.
Right.
True.
Oh, yeah, definitely ugliest.
But if you are the hottest, then you could just live your life as like an OnlyFans, like a video
Right.
person, and
That's so
thrive
true.
in that way.
Speaking of OnlyFans, I'm thinking, not actually, but I'm like, I should start an OnlyFans, but it's just of me doing my yoga poses. Because I feel like
Oh,
that would interest
yes.
some people. And I could just make some money off of that.
I think
I
you're right, actually.
they're yeah. Have I told you guys about someone I know's patient? Not their patient. Someone at the hospital that they work at came in and she weighed 1,200 pounds. And her job was eating on OnlyFans.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
She is
What?
now not living. Which
R.I.P.
is
for real.
so sad. But isn't that wild? And she like
That's
had
super
millions
crazy.
of dollars.
Dang, there's an
So
audience
weird.
for everything.
There's an audience
People
for
have a
everything.
kink for that.
Yeah.
Should we put our podcast on there and people just watch us talk?
This
That's how
might
we
have
can
to
make
be a
money.
completely different podcast.
I don't think so.
I
I,
don't
think
think
they just
so.
like it. Okay, next question. Would you rather automatically say everything that comes to mind or never speak again?
I already say everything that comes to mind.
Never speak again. I have OCD intrusive thoughts. You don't.
Oh my gosh. Speaking like of me withdrawing from my meds, the intrusive thoughts came back so fast and I was like, what is
Oh.
wrong with me? And then I remembered how I used to have intrusive thoughts. And I was like, wow, I do not want this. So if I'm on my meds, I choose whatever, saying
So
whatever I
hard.
want.
I think I'm going to say whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'll just burn bridges. It's fine.
I think
Yeah.
I
Maybe
would
I'll be
go
more
crazy.
confrontational.
Wait, could you like
Ooh.
write or type?
Yeah.
Like maybe
just
I
never
would
gonna
just become
speak.
an author and write all of my thoughts in books.
Ooh. But then, like, what if you go mad because you can't actually speak? And so then you're just super unhinged in your books, anyways.
Then
know?
you know what would happen is like maybe people would hate me in this life, but 20 years down the line, they would be studying me in English classes and I would be infamous.
True.
I would be, talk about living
in this
forever.
life.
I will, I will continue to be like legendary. So
That's facts.
I think I could live with that.
That's beautiful. Okay, last question. Would you rather fart every time you laugh or never laugh again?
Fart every time.
And they
I
smell.
laugh.
They
Oh.
smell bad.
Never
Okay.
laugh.
I think I already do that. So I'm just going to choose the fart every time I laugh.
Well, if
think-
I'm around Derek for the rest of my life, I'm fine with it. But if I have to be around like other people,
Yeah, I'll just, yeah. Yeah.
I think
just
I could
love
get away with
laughing.
crop dusting. Like, I think I would just run away
Yeah.
as
every
I
time
laugh.
you laugh, that
Yeah.
would be so suspicious.
Here's the thing:
That's
having
so
a
funny.
kid or a dog is really great because you can
Yeah, you
just
just
always
blame it on
place
them.
blame on
True.
them. So,
That's so
I think
true.
I would just choose that one and then choose to have a fault, like a scapegoat with
With
me
you all the time. That's so funny.
Yes.
That's so smart. Just get like a service animal and be like, man, I'm so sorry. They like have really bad.
I can't
gas.
control it. Like he's been on
Yes.
so many meds, nothing's working.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, wait.
That's
I have
genius.
2 questions that these made me think of. One is kind of gross, and then one is kind of unhinged. Okay, first question. If you had to have a condiment come out of your belly button, but you had like an endless supply of it, what condiment would you have?
What kind of question is this?
Condiment. Oh, that's so. I have like my belly button like triggers me. I don't want to go near it. Okay, what?
Wait, and I could eat it?
If you want, yeah.
I'm not really a condiment person.
I like
Maybe-
ketchup on my fries.
The condiment I choose most of the time is ketchup, so I feel like I'd have to go that way.
I love that.
I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I'm kind of feeling relish or
Ooh.
honey to go on like my
Ooh.
spicy food.
A little sweet.
Honey
I
could be a
love
good one.
honey on
Hot sauce is
pizza.
the wrong answer. I just want you all to know. Could you imagine hot sauce coming out of your belly button?
Ew.
Actually, that sounds lit.
Jenny would have a fun time with that
I love
one.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say ranch just because I love ranch.
Yeah.
Okay, and now my second question is, I have to preface this with Scott saw this meme once that was like the back of a van, and it was like a huge bookshelves and looked like very inviting, and the caption was like, oh, I'd never get in the back of a stranger's van, and then it like shows that and it's like, never mind, I'd get in for like all these books. So my question is, what would get you inside the back of a stranger's van? Like a kidnapper.
Interesting.
One Direction?
See?
Yeah.
Can I choose
Like I
One
wouldn't even
Direction?
question it. I'd be like, okay,
Right.
sure.
Literally.
Harry's
Books
there.
would convince me for sure.
I know. I was like, I feel like honestly, the books it is for Abby.
So solid, honestly. We went to Barnes and Noble yesterday so that I could get. They have like a Memorial Day sale,
Oh, yeah.
and Andrew's like, "Okay, I got the one book I want. Like, you pick yours." I'm going around.
You're like,
I
"One?"
grabbed 4 books, and then I come back to him, and I'm like, "I don't know how to pick."
As you should. You shouldn't have to pick.
I don't know, because it wouldn't be like food or sweets, because I don't want an endless amount. Like, that's not enough to get me into a van.
Yeah.
Clothes maybe too.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like if
that
someone
would
was
be-
like, oh, there's a
yes.
sale going on in here.
Or free.
Yeah.
It would have to be free.
Maybe just like my favorite brand of clothes could get me in there.
I'm gonna be honest. Tacos, sushi. There's a lot of things food wise that could also get me in.
Sushi.
I'd be like, okay.
Truly, I'm so non-confrontational that like anyone could just ask me to get into the van, and I'd be too afraid to say no. So I just go
Kidnappers
in.
don't try and
Yeah.
kidnap Kenzie. 'Cause she will go with you.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I love that. Well, thanks. Thanks for letting me ask my
Interesting.
questions.
I love that.
In
All right.
fact,
Sorry.
a boy asked for my number this week,
Oh.
and I couldn't say no.
Okay, that's how
Where
I
were
feel
you?
too.
Work.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, a student.
that is so funny. Has he texted you?
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's amazing. You couldn't have just used the excuse. I feel like the most non-confrontational answer is, sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Well, the thing, it wasn't like,
Obviously, that's why.
yeah.
That's hard. And you don't want
So
to be
you're
like,
like, I don't know how to ask more questions in order to get the real answer as to why you're doing this.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah.
I love that.
That's amazing.
that's so
Did you know
funny.
this person before, or was this like a little meet cute situation?
I've seen them around, but that was really the first time I interacted with them.
A meet cute.
And he's been
Yeah.
crushing on you this whole time.
He fell first.
He decided to
I
make the move. He's been pining after you for so long.
What a
Sorry,
beautiful
Derek.
segue.
That's adorable.
Oh yeah, that is a good segue.
You're welcome.
'Cause-
I come up with them. I'm just so good.
The first thing that we're going to do next is assign each of us a type of animal
It's like a summer archetype animal, because I've been seeing on my TikTok page recently, like, people are saying, what kind of summer girly are you? And then there's like different types of animals that describe the summer girly that you are. So we're going to go through them and then decide who we all are, because it's fun. Okay?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, don't question us.
Okay, so starting with Abby, I'm between.
Well, should we go through them first?
Oh, yeah, we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 6. This video that we are referencing specifically, I wish I could look up the creator. Let me look up the just so I can credit them, you know? Gabby, I think, is the person. UMGABI. So if you want to look at the video, you can. So she, in this video, says that there's 6 different archetypes of animals, of girls. These are them. The feral rat is the first one. This is the balls to the wall type of party summer girl. Doesn't give an F. Eats and drinks all day, whatever she wants. In my mind, I think of this as kind of like the Serena Vanderwoodson of summer girls. Like, her summer is all about like living life to the fullest, partying, meeting people, and just having fun. They are a feral rat.
What a nice name.
Honestly.
Right? I just want to refer to myself as that all the time. Like, feral rat.
The next one is flying squirrel, which is similar to feral rat. They have the heart of a rat, and she's a party girl. It's basically like a feral rat, but you're traveling.
Yeah.
Because you're over the summer, you're on the plane, you're jetting off. It's like Alex Earl, and you're probably meeting a guy who's on his own flying squirrel journey, and you're doing crazy rat girl living, but abroad and traveling. And you're living your best life, partying.
I love that.
Then you have the seal, who is the girl who's always by water, on the beach, by a lake, just needing to get a tan, get a little bit of a buzz, very like vibey music, just a good time, but like an outside good time, you know?
Yeah. Imagining a seal like soaking up the sun.
They're just
on
laying
the sands.
by a body of water.
That's beautiful.
Yes. And then, yes, you read the next one.
Oh, sorry.
No.
And then you have a garden snail. They're outside, but slow vibes. They're often reading a book, drinking tea, think mushrooms, tarot cards, witchy vibes.
Okay. And then the 5th one is a cheetah. And so the cheetah probably like is kind of the girl who probably just got broken up with. She's like on her journey of discovering herself, not really like paying mind to other people. So she's not given the F boys like any time of day. She's standing on business. She's like working on her mind, body, soul, skin. You know,
Slay.
She's going to the gym. She's living her best life, but she's like all about doing things that are right for herself because she's in this growth era.
I love that for her. And then the last one is Sloth Girl, and she's spending the summer in bed. Her hair's up in a bun. She's in cozy clothes, cozy shirt. She wears sweatpants even though it's 90 degrees. Very relatable. She's just watching TV, and she's in a cocoon, and she comes out when she's ready.
I love all of these so much.
I'm so excited.
Let's analyze ourselves. You want to start? Do we want to start with me? We can start with me.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys share what you think I am, and then I will share what I think I am.
At first,
Abby is a mix of a seal and a garden snail.
that was
A garden seal.
at first what I was going to say, but now I'm a little torn between that vibe and feral rat. Simply because, like, once you said Serena Vanderwoodson, I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like that's maybe the vibe you could give this summer. So for me, you're a feral garden seal.
Yeah.
I love that. That is exactly who I wish to be. I like wish I could be a feral rat. My younger self wants to be a feral rat. Like,
Yeah.
that's who I am as a teenager, but now I got responsibilities. I got a
Boo.
husband.
Just the
I got,
worst.
you know. So I can't really be a feral rat, but I have
Yeah.
that heart inside of me.
You do.
I do agree that I wish I could be a seal as somebody who's like on the beach all day and just always by a body of water. But I think I am more like the garden snail. So I am a combination of the two because, again, just life. I live in Arizona, not near a beach. So like I don't really. Unfortunately, Andrew is not as into swimming as I am either. So I feel like the reading a book, slow vibes, drinking your chais, and like into all the mystical summer spring activities is kind of like what my soul is embodying right now.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
You're
But
in
I
your
wish I
mystical
could be a seal.
era.
Jenny is, if we're combining names, what I would call a feral seal.
I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's
That's-
also got a little bit of sloth in her, I think.
I was actually going to say a little bit of cheetah. Jenny is
She's a
everything
little bit of everything.
but the garden snail.
Just don't tell Jacob. Cheetah.
No, I just feel like the like working on themselves part was the part of a cheetah that I was like, yes, that's the
Right.
vibes you've been giving. But I do feel like it's more seal or feral rat.
In this era of your life, I think seal is like a perfect description because you're in California. You're always going to the beach, looking hot in that swimsuit,
Thank you.
all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's like a combination. But then also, anytime you're inside, like I know I see you in a sweatshirt and like sweatpants, which
That's-
is why I say sloth.
That is facts. That is facts.
What one would
I'm-
you pick?
I was thinking exactly what Kenzie said, feral seal, because I think I'm going to be out this summer,
Yeah.
balls to the walls, going to the
Yes.
clubs with all my friends, but I'm also going to be by the beach every day or by my
I
pool
love that.
Yes.
whenever I can. But also when I'm inside, I will be wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
yeah.
I will say, I think a feral rat does do a little bit of those activities anyways, because if you think of
Right.
like the summer girly out and about living her best life, she is spending her days like at the pool or like having a cocktail by, you know, at the pool bar or something like that. And then also having all of her nightlife fun.
Yeah.
So I think it's like you can be a combination of
You
both.
can be both.
Right.
I love that.
Okay. Brittany?
Amazing.
Kenzie, I think would be next.
Okay, Kenzie. Yes, we can do that. Kenzie, in my mind, you are also giving me garden snail vibes,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to like the witchy tarot cards books. Because you've done that in the past, you know.
I feel,
Go ahead.
I don't know, I feel like none of these are too, like, I think, like, garden snail with a little bit of cheetah
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Also, though, at least according to what like last summer, a bit of a flying
That's
squirrel.
what I was gonna say.
Like you
Yeah.
are a jet setter.
But that's
least at
not
heart.
this summer,
I know.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That's what I
Don't
was gonna
remind
say.
me.
Just like, I wish.
I'm still not financially recovering. I put myself as a cheetah garden sloth girl.
Yes.
Nice.
I love that.
All right.
Cheetah.
I was
not
gonna
in-
add sloth, but it seemed too warm.
Cheetah in the sense that like the working out a lot since I'm doing my marathon training.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ran 12 miles yesterday.
Wow.
That's
That's
amazing.
crazy.
That's
then-
incredible.
And then to add the garden snail, I came home, rinsed off, went and sat by the pool for an hour
That's
And
so
then-
fun.
because I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to go on my runs. After I was done with the pool, I went and took a nap. So
That's
it's
so nice.
A little bit of
truly a
sloth.
cheetah garden sloth.
Yes.
Yeah, you really are.
I
love
love that.
Yeah, literally in that order.
Honestly,
That's
Cheetah Garden
amazing.
Sloth is kind of a dream summer where you like relax and vibe.
Yeah, and you know what? After having like our crazy summer last summer, and I've been like so sad about not having like a crazy travel summer, I'm like, you know what? Living life to the fullest doesn't always mean that you have to travel to 5 countries. Like,
Totally.
like
Totally.
we gotta find good things around us.
Exactly.
And it's like,
Staycation.
it's good to find something that you're excited about, or like a way to be excited about your current life. So maybe that initially made you sad, but like changing the framework and being like, oh, that is an amazing summer as well. If I think about
Right.
it in this way, then
Exactly.
even better. You know,
That's why
They're
I
all
just
good
try and
things.
make any of my days off the best days and by the pool, because then it's still summer.
yeah.
I love
So
pools.
then, Brittany, I think for you, you are a seal. Like on your days off, you're a working girl, obviously, when you're working. And then on your days off, you are the seal summer girly.
I think you're a garden seal.
I said a seal sloth,
Yeah.
just again for like the cozy sweats
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
That is accurate. I feel like for me, I was thinking seal most, but then I also thought sloth just simply because like on days that I do work, I come home, get cozy, and rot, and it's the
Yeah.
best. But on days I don't work, I am full seal. So, yes,
Love that.
and like seal with a book, you know.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, and I feel like seals are still the type of people who like have a book, but they're reading they want to read the book near water, you know.
I will say though, a lot of times, especially when I go to lay out, I'll bring my book with me, and I either just end up falling asleep or watching
Yes.
TikToks.
Totally.
Yes, I always fall asleep.
So
Like I never end up doing that.
yeah,
Personally, I get annoyed holding the book and then not knowing how to hold it without potentially getting a book tan on my stomach.
yeah.
I know
Oh,
you have to
hold
hold it above
my
your
face.
face.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
my arms get so
I know, that's
tired.
the hard
Workout.
part.
That's why you just have to flip every like 15 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Just
It's so much
temporary
easier when
pain.
you're on your back or like sorry,
I
on
know,
your
when you're
stomach,
your stomach.
tanning your back.
That's true.
It's so
I
much
usually
easier.
will only read when I'm laying on my stomach, and then once I'm on my back, that's when I close my eyes. So that's my life hack.
They need to create a stand that you can like put a book in. Maybe just like if you had a Kindle, maybe I just need to do a Kindle.
Yes, they
and put
have
a
those for
Kindle
like the
on a
iPad.
stand. Yes. Because a book, it would be hard to turn pages, but like if you have a Kindle and you can just like push the button or swipe to turn the page, and then you just put it on a tripod to go above you, that could work.
No,
That's
totally.
kind
into
of
that.
genius.
Save that
Okay.
for later.
So, quickly, knowing what type of girl we are now, I think we could write a short romance outline for each of us.
Yes.
And I think we
Yes.
can make it simple. So, starting with
Should we
Abby's.
do like only 2 this episode and then do 2 another episode, or
I think
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we could do that.
let's
just for time? I don't know what
Yeah.
the
Honestly,
time restraints are.
we may be fine. Let's just start and see how quick we can do it. We can just make it chaotic.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll just be so quick.
Let's
Okay.
just get through it.
Okay.
Abby, what one did we decide on for sure for yours? Or what was the main one?
I
Was it garden
am
snail?
a garden seal.
Garden seal. Okay.
Yeah.
So knowing that for your romance trope, I'm going to say you're having a sweet romance.
Okay.
I as much
Not a
as
steamy, not a steamy one. First let's do the categories. We have to narrow down, is it sweet or steamy? Like obviously there's a little bit of spice everywhere, but
Yeah.
how
What's
much
the
spice?
Based on the kind of summer girl you are, it's sweet.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
How did they meet?
I
What's
think you
my
were
meet
reading at the
cute?
beach.
Yeah.
And he trips over you.
Oh,
Yes.
Because he's
that's
running
smart.
on the
I was going to say
beach.
it's definitely
Yes.
a meet cute outside. I like that. Okay, that's how
Now-
you met.
Is it a vacation beach or is it like my home beach? Like, do I live in
I think
California?
it's a vacation.
And actually, what I'm picturing is, I don't even know if this is, I'm picturing you on a vacation like at a lake.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly. That's.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm
you're
thinking.
correct.
I'm thinking it's actually a steamy romance. It's taking place in Montana by a lake.
Yes.
And the trope is just summer romance, summer fling.
I
like
love it.
temporary.
Okay,
And this boy
that's
is kind of
sexy.
like a cowboy vibes.
Yeah.
He works with his hands. His
Yeah,
hands are
he's
rough
very-
because he does all the handy work.
I just got the ick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
No, that's so right though. Okay.
Okay.
Now by
okay.
next episode, Abby, write your book.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
we should write little short
Oh
stories.
boy.
I love
that. Okay.
I
Derek
think
writing.
in an ideal world, I
Yes.
will say, I think I am more of the like East Coast beach, like live on a
Yeah,
beach house
like
in
I would say like
Massachusetts
Cape
type of
Cod,
vibe.
but Cape Cod you can't go in the water anymore because of
Yeah.
the sharks.
But I could be into. I love the idea of like a mountain lake house. I think that's also so cool.
Yeah,
So
that is
I'm
the
into it.
vibe. Okay.
Is it a happy ending?
yeah.
I mean,
No.
like, do
For
I have
what
to
it
break
is.
up, or are
Yeah,
we
you have
willing
to
to
break
like
it
up.
ends
make
at the
it
end
work?
of summer.
yeah, I think it ends because it's just a fling, but you're happy
But
about it because you
You look
learned.
back on it fondly.
Yeah, you
I have
learned
not
your
read a
lesson.
book where they
feel
don't
like
end
a
up
psychic.
together yet.
Like a weed.
This is getting the juices going for Kenzie and I to write our next novel.
I'm so
Perfect.
excited.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jenny, are we going off of the feral rat vibe?
Oh wait, I have
think
one more
feral seal.
question. Hang on. We have
Okay.
to hit number 6. We said he's like a rancher, but
Yeah.
what's the type of guy? Is he like, if you had to think of a male character trope, is he like alpha male? Is he like golden
Yes.
retriever? Is
He's
he
full
like,
alpha.
What is the trope?
He's an alpha. He's a golden alpha.
Yeah.
Yes, like he's
Golden
alpha, but you
alpha.
bring out the gold in him.
Yeah.
And he's a family man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Big
Okay.
family man.
And he
I
didn't
like
want
it.
this. He didn't want the fling to end. He you
You
had
did.
to end it. Yeah,
That makes me such
Abby's
a
like,
bitch. I'm
I
so
love him.
sorry.
because you're like I have to go back home,
Yeah. Oh,
and he's like,
man.
move in with me. I'm a family man, and you're like, I'm a woman of the streets.
I'll uproot my whole life. It's fine. I'll make it work.
That's so funny.
Okay, so sorry. Now we're going back.
Do
Jenny.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
Jenny,
I'm so
you're in your
excited.
steamy era. We're
Yes.
we're doing the steamy
Okay.
romance.
That's so exciting for me.
And a
Honestly-
steamy romance heavy on self-love instead
Oh,
of
steamy
like
self-love.
but there's always something missing. You're like ready to go to the next level. Like there's something missing still. It's not as
like you're
fun
you're
as it
good
once
with
was.
yourself, but you're like I need something more.
right.
And that is the man who, what type of guy? Because I'm trying to picture the rest, but I just need the guy first.
I'm gonna be
I-
honest. I'm picturing a sexy woman.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll do that instead then.
Okay. I like it.
I
maybe
feel like
is,
she's
maybe
very
this is like
black cat energy then,
Oh,
with like the sexy vibes of it.
describe
what
what a
I'm
black
thinking.
cat is really quickly.
Just like very like put together, like just picture like very sleek outfits. Kind of comes across as a little bit of a bitch, but like she really takes care of the people around her still.
Ooh,
Very
what if
powerful.
What if she's like a lawyer at the place you are interning for?
inappropriate power
And
imbalance.
but she's not over you. She's not
No,
your
no,
boss.
you're
She's just like
peers.
a colleague, like a peer,
Yeah.
but you're the intern. And so that's how you guys meet.
And then one
then-
night you go out for drinks, and then
Whoa.
she makes a move on you.
Wow. Okay.
And you have to keep it a secret. So it's like a secret relationship.
Here's what I was thinking.
Mackenzie's like, scratch all of
No,
that.
no. It's similar in a way. It's an LA summer romance. So it's like in this romance book, there's going to be all these references to like different
Right.
places in
Yes,
LA,
I love that.
like the Griffith Observatory.
Yes.
Um,
the Hollywood sign.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's steamy. You meet at a beach party. Think Challengers vibes
Yes.
when like they're watching her dance.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, it's going to be a fake dating situation
Oh.
where you have to pretend,
I love that.
but then it turns into something more.
I love fake dating.
Why you're pretending? Not sure, but you
We'll
have to
figure it out.
pretend.
I
Okay.
wish I could be in a fake dating relationship.
I know, that sounds so fun.
That sounds so fun.
Sounds stressful.
Okay, I'm also into that for you, Jenny. I love
Thank
it. You do get a happy ending.
Nice.
You do, because you guys are both in LA. There's no reason for you to break up, and you realize that you are just, guys aren't doing it for you, and she's the one.
I love that for me. Okay, Brittany.
Okay.
Or
This
Mackenzie?
is a.
I forget.
Either way.
I guess it's me.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Kenzie's so ready. I don't want to let her down with hers. Okay. For Kenzie, I am picturing you somehow meeting somebody running. Like, like that is all I can come to right now for like the how you met. And I feel like it's, well,
No,
And he's not going to be.
No. It is. They meet you at See's Candy after your run.
it's really cute.
So he can see that
He's
you.
an 80-year-old man.
No, but that's the thing you guys love about each other is like normally like our age people, like our generation overlooks See's Candy. Like nobody appreciates it. And then that's your guys' like little quirky like inside joke is that you both are See's Candy lovers.
What I'm picturing is this is a sweet and steamy romance. Like it kind of goes sweet to steam.
Yeah.
And I don't know why this is so vivid in my head. You're meeting, and it's like an awkward meet cute, and you meet at the like writing where we go to write at, what's that coffee shop in Gilbert?
The coffee shop.
Oh.
The coffee and he sits next to you, and you're like really uncomfortable because you're like, this is my area, but you won't say anything because of confrontation. And that's kind of how it starts.
Yeah.
I like that.
The fear of confrontation is like a strong theme throughout the whole book, and this person is
And that's what
helping
makes it a
you
sad ending.
work on this though, to like stand up for yourself and like not be afraid to like speak your mind. And so they're like helping you through that, and then you become this like really strong woman who's like sure of herself. By
And
the
then
end
you
of the
break
book.
up with him because you're
What
strong.
I know. What's the sad ending?
No, I
Well,
don't
to
want
me,
you to have a
I
sad
feel like
ending.
it's like the book Happy Ending. Is that what it
Oh,
was
Happy
called?
place.
Happy
Place?
Place.
They end
where,
up together,
like-
I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
you'll end up together, but there's this sad part where both of you aren't talking. You're not saying your feelings.
It's a miscommunication trope for a little bit there.
Yes, and I think where the book takes place is obviously you meet in wherever that was, but he takes you on a trip somewhere also, and you go on some
Oh, I
weekend
like
trips.
that.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
he definitely is like the type of person who like showers, like I would say golden retriever kind of showers you with like things.
I was
because
gonna say he's a
you
goofy
love being
guy.
yeah, goofy too. But like you love being like special
Yes,
and like
gifts.
and
Yeah.
things like that. So this person is like really playing
True.
into that. He buys you your first See's Candy when you meet. Like,
Yes, he did. No. At the coffee shop, the snack he brings out to eat while he's working on his stuff
Is a
See's
box
candy
of chocolates, a giant ass
of your favorite one, and you just like
Oh.
keep looking at him, and then he's like, "Do you want one?"
yes, like you see him from across the room being like, "That's my favorite candy too."
Yeah.
That's one of the things, like what Abby said earlier. Like after your meet cute, is one of the things you bond over. Is you go to See's Candy, and you're like, no one in our generation understands.
We're so different.
But maybe like you share your love of running with him too, and so like you guys get to go on runs together. But then he shares you something that he loves, like
Maybe that's
a
the
different
drama.
sport.
Is
I
that
don't
you
know.
end up being
The drama?
too similar?
Wait,
Yes.
what? He
Like-
loves the drama?
No,
That's the drama.
That's like the drama of the book. Like the bad part is that you guys are too similar, and then it causes contention.
So
Yeah.
miscommunication and too similar.
Yeah.
Butting heads. Two
Yeah.
Tauruses.
Yes. Yeah. That's so good. I can't wait to read it.
Me
I love
too.
it. That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, this is amazing. Okay,
Okay.
Brittany. What were you, Brittany?
I think Seal is where we pretty much landed.
Okay,
Nice.
hear me out. I want Brittany to have a like Hawaii like summer
Oh, that sounds
recurring
so
like
beautiful.
past timeline.
Oh.
So like the
Wow,
like
you put a lot of thought into this.
and no, it just came to me. You and whoever your like lead is, he either like he lives there, or your both of your families have visited there like every summer since you were kids, and so you become like summer best friends, and you're always so excited to like see this person.
Yes.
And maybe you like just came out of a relationship, and then you like meet back up with him, and you're like, oh, it's been a year, like I've missed you, like this just
It's
feels
like the
so
summer I
good.
turned pretty, but sexy.
Yeah, kind of.
And not a triangle.
Yeah.
No
is it
love
steamy
triangles.
then?
Just a line.
Or is it sweet?
Oh, I think it's steamy.
Yeah, that's correct.
I think it's steamy.
So I'm thinking,
And then it's like you guys didn't even know this about, like you didn't know that you both had those like desires because you were like always friends. So it's kind of like a friends to lovers
yep,
thing too.
that is so similar to what I had. But I have a sweet and steamy, except the friends to lovers is like a friend that lives here with you, like, and you see him often, but you've been like childhood best friends, and so like you know this sweet side to him, and then this summer you go on a friend group trip to Hawaii.
Yes.
And then you see like the
Yes.
steamy side.
That's so
of him.
sexy.
I
And
like that too.
he's a golden retriever, shy boy, but everyone loves him. Like
Yeah.
he just has like a good vibe to him, and like he's just
But then he's a freak in the
Okay,
sheets.
I think he comes out a little alpha in the bedroom though. That's the steamy part.
he's alpha
like
of the
Reagan.
golden pack. Yes, exactly.
I
Like
want to
Reagan.
read this book.
Me too. I want to read all of these.
We just gave so many authors some
Yeah.
free ideas.
I know.
Patent pending.
Oh my gosh.
We should change from podcast to authors, and we'll
Yeah.
be called the Beesies. Or we can create a story podcast where we just create summer flings every
I would love to
That's
be
actually genius, you guys.
yeah,
honestly.
I'd love to be a part of creating the story. I don't want to actually sit down and write it. So,
Yeah.
Jenny, since you are the English major, you can
Yes.
write it, and then we will all just come up with the ideas and like
That sounds perfect.
chat it out.
This is
I
so
love
good.
that.
I love
That was
this.
fun.
That was so
Oh my
fun.
gosh. I
Comment
need to
down
go
below
read
if you
these
want
right
us
now.
comment down below which one you want us to write first the most.
Yeah. Tell us which one your favorite is.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And we'll write it for
so
you.
good. Thanks
Okay.
thanks for coming and hanging out with us and letting us talk about our summer dreams and fantasies.
The
I
best.
hope this happens.
Summers are my favorite time of year. Sorry, I just had to like burp a little bit.
can't wait to meet my chocolate addict to have a boyfriend.
You're 80-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
It's just Willy Wonka.
It's Timothy.
Yeah, it's Timothy Chalamet.
That's so good.
I
Well,
love it.
come back every Monday. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.